Hey everybody, before we get into today's video, I want to thank everyone for subscribing to our YouTube channel and checking back regularly. This will be the first ever video podcast where we play a video game, talk about Ukatsu business, and talk about the latest in gaming news and even divulge into things like food and ramen and anyway, here's the video. Thanks for watching.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Ukatsu Nation podcast. Here we are coming at you with our first video podcast, I believe. We tried to record one before, didn't work out, but
man, that's because of
we
me.
got the
My
mix
bad.
better this time. Checking it before we just start recording.
Yeah.
Heyo.
I will say our microphones sound a little bit different because y'all are on gaming headsets right now. That's probably why I sound different as well.
Probably why Joe sounds glorious and the rest of us just.
It's okay. That you're going to be seeing my perspective in the game, and we'll be rotating out too. But I will say our first video podcast is going to be pretty sweet. We're going to get a dub. Wait, where'd you go?
Oh,
What just happened?
No.
that dropped out.
Oh, what did it
I
mean?
sent you an invite.
Okay, it literally just said my game. We got 15th place there. Haha.
Hey.
Either way,
So
though,
whatever game we just.
video
First win.
podcast is the new form to go because we feel like we'll have more entertainment and we
Yeah,
can still
so-
talk about our stuff.
Joe, Ben, and I are playing. Sammons is going to be your hosty boy kind of person this time around.
Indeed I am. I do not have mouse in my hands because I instantly die, so that is the nature of the game.
Just like
Tom and I are
I got
not
my first
FPS.
win. I am an FPS player. I'm just not a battle royale player.
That's actually a much better way to put it right there. Ben actually holds his keyboard sideways.
I'll play Lifeline.
Life no lie.
So if you guys didn't know, we talked about this last time, maybe a little bit, but Apex Legends is a battle royale that is class-based, kind of like Overwatch with Titanfall and battle royale. It's kind of taking the world by storm, though, wouldn't you say, guys?
I would say so. It's growing in popularity very quickly.
I would definitely say so. I've met a lot of kids that they did not like Fortnite, and they're like, Apex is amazing. And even more kids that liked Fortnite, and they're like, Apex is amazing. So,
I mean, as far as like free games go, like this is your free Call of Duty-esque game for
That's
The-
huge.
very well put together, free to play, first-person
I
shooter.
could play.
yeah, it's
It's
not that
just-
laggy. I like how it doesn't like lag you out, like you should teleport around and like
All right,
after
guys.
somebody.
We're gonna make it to the relay this time.
Oh boy,
Oh, sweet. Jump
I would-
Master Tom.
I do like that aspect in the game too. Everybody's not forced to individually drop as like, it's like the group is under the control of one person.
Oops, I was
I really
AFK
like that.
getting.
Right. So when that third party or that fourth party member is like,
But what if they're the
want,
Jump Master?
I do love getting BM'd.
well,
I love getting BM'd by people that run away from, and then they're like, "Why weren't you guys covering me?" It's like, well, you left, so.
yeah, that happens in a lot of games. Just split away
Oh
from
gosh.
why Tom getting some.
Flatline and a devotion right on that.
All right.
Well, oh, yeah.
Apologies
Hang
for
on,
the
wait.
keyboard clicks, by the way, if you're hearing this video.
I think after everybody gets a weapon, I'll ask how the CoMo Game Expo was.
Oh yes, it's been a while, hasn't it, since we've had our
It's
last
like-
podcast.
Yeah.
CoMo
Last
Game Expo.
the last podcast I think had maybe like hints of the.
Yeah. Well, we recorded one the day before, and that was the last time we tried a podcast.
I mean, we survived. We
Oh yeah.
holy moly, that was a long week. I think I calculated between Friday and the following Sunday. So that would be the high school esports, as usual business, high school esports, then CoMo Game Expo. It was 44 hours in 3 days
My
of
gosh.
labor and work.
44 hours, which is typically spread out
44
over
hours.
5 days, is.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But I mean, it was a great experience. We had over 500 people coming out to our CoMo Game Expo, where we played Fortnite in a tournament for $2,000. And we played Super Smash Brothers as well. Met a whole lot of families, and overall, big success. I'd say. What do you guys think?
I thought it was really fun to be there. My older son, who's only 5, he was there. He had a good time, and then there were competitors up to probably like 30s and 40s, but like most of them were young teenagers. I think.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I saw a lot of smiling faces that were enjoying the competition. I saw a lot of families actually supporting their players that would just sit in the audience and
Yeah.
like cheer on their kids that are eating.
Mhm.
Cool, actually.
Yeah, I think it's not a very common thing out here in the Midwest. There's not a whole lot of crazy gaming events and all that. So, for a lot of kids, it's their first big tournament, their first big gaming event, and I hope a lot of them enjoyed it, and hopefully their parents got a better idea of like what to expect come, maybe next year if they decide to attend future events.
Yeah, really neat. Sure.
Yeah. So anyway. Alright.
I think next year's just going to be bigger and better, though. We've already started talking about what next year will look like. Maybe some new games like Apex. But we're also thinking multi-day event. That would be ideal.
Multi-day, so you don't have to cram or make it into a full like 24-hour event. Or...
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Damn you, Captain Cookies.
Oh, I'm still running around looking for weapons.
Do you want?
Oh man.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Do you have
how's
any
the
weapons?
No, I do. I do.
Have you guys seen anybody yet? Have you guys found any?
No, we're
cool
just.
loot?
No, but
Fucking-
here's a blue helmet over here. I love the ping system. It's just like you
Oh,
press your
it's
middle mouse button to say, hey, look, come over here and take this.
Ping system is very nice. So
I
you're
don't
not
have
like.
armor yet. That's like the big. Oh, so near is Tom.
Yeah.
I will say, though, for people, if you're playing with like a needy person, they're like, I need this, I
Help
need this.
me,
Sorry,
help
all right,
me.
okay, please stop picking. That's very, very real in this game.
I actually have yet to play with. Maybe I'm that person.
Maybe you are that person,
Maybe.
Sam.
No. I saw a comment being made. Here's it. There we go. There's the body armor.
Did you find purple armor?
Yeah. My man.
What I've found in this game is it's kind of annoying when someone rolls up to the same thing that you're looting and they just steal everything.
Oh, I hate when you run into a building and then
They run into it with you.
they just like run in and swoop like the second item and then they're in front of you
Yeah.
and they swoop everything.
Yeah. It's
see if
frustrating
we
when that
can-
happens.
Oh, I gotta drop my thing here.
Such is.
I gotta get my smaller keyboard right here.
Also, if you have ultimate accelerants, give them to me, please.
Absolutely. I don't have.
They do really well
Lifeline.
for lifeline. Yeah.
I do not have.
I was able to
that.
pop two, so that's why I have my ult.
Oh, I
already.
do have that. Here you go. I
The
dropped one
reason
for you.
those are so good, I believe, is Lifeline
Behind you, Joe.
rolled out a free care package, which gives, I think, guaranteed purple loot of some kind.
It's all defensive range.
Yeah.
Because she's like.
Here's shotgun ammo if anyone needs it.
Yeah, she's a support character, so it would be kind of strange if she called in like a shotgun. So.
It's fun to learn a new
Loaded
game. It's
already?
been a while, dude, since I've picked up a game and felt like I've had to learn it. The last one was maybe Fortnite, and
guys
I've just
want a
been
longbow?
grinding that.
All right, then.
Sniper?
Long
Right.
So,
Where's it at?
guys,
You have a longbow.
This
Are
has
you
already
guys-
been looted.
are you guys already bored with how many champions are available? With there
No.
only being like 5 or 6?
I thought I would be, but I'm actually kind of enjoying. Because I haven't really mastered
All right.
it at all. But I understand that.
I mean, I noticed this morning that most of the streamers were playing Fortnite again. I don't know.
Huh.
I think it's going to be very important for Respawn. Is that Respawn, right?
Yeah, respawn.
It'll be very important for Respawn to keep this game fresh by coming out with new content. They just came out with the energy rifle. I saw
Havoc.
that. Havoc. They need more champions. People have already started data mining this stuff, and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
if they're
Data mining
smart,
is crazy.
yeah, if they're smart, they'll be able to keep it fresh. But I think this all
Right.
just
Speaking
shows
of
how-
data mining,
go ahead.
I've heard that there's 2 new legends that have been rumored, like Octane and Watson.
Octane.
And from what I've heard, Octane is going to be the stim pack
Ah,
guy from Titanfall 2, which was a robot that you could press an ability, speed up.
oh, so
damage.
fast.
So
Oh,
instead
Havoc
of
rifles
just,
right here.
you can just like mega sprint.
If you guys want to try it.
all of it. And then Watson is theorized to have a arc trap, which, if you never played Titanfall, was this mine that you lay on the ground, similar to Caustic, who also has
Oh,
traps.
there's the Havoc rifle right
I'm
there.
gonna try it. I'm gonna try it out for the content.
Oh, the
Ooh,
I don't have
the
any
arc trap
attachments for it.
was essentially a proximity mine that would stun somebody, deal some damage.
Grab some of this
probably
energy
armor.
ammo, Joe. Unless you need.
Okay.
Where are we
Um,
going? Oh.
You'll eat through it pretty quick.
Is the flatline good?
Flatline's
it-
not bad.
It's super
We gotta
good
go.
in Titanfall 2.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I can
Where
tell
are we
you.
going?
That is one thing I did notice, is that a lot of these guns are not as good as they are in Titanfall 2.
Oh, we need to get going.
And it may be because there's the
Sure,
armor
so much
system
light
and
ammo.
wall run and dodge shots as well as.
It's pretty difficult to kill people in this game.
Yeah.
I think overall,
That's-
it's a very team shot heavy game, so you guys have to focus the same target to really maximize your DPS. And then as soon as you knock somebody down, you really should be pushing as hard as you can.
Yeah. It's really not good, I found, to waste shots on somebody down when alive. Better to just kill the entire team.
Is that an actual enemy? No.
Well, how did Peter find 27 people? We
Yeah.
haven't found anyone.
Guys.
Well, I mean, you just gotta do a hot drop, and then you gotta kill everybody at the hot drop, and then you just find more people.
This is the most riveting content.
Such content. Hey, it's one of my better games, guys.
That's true, you did just win.
Anyway, speaking of riveting content, ramen. Because ramen is a hot topic that
We keep
everybody's
avoiding
in,
this weekly. But today specifically, I just want to let everyone know that I have pre-ordered Vite Ramen.
Vite Ramen. Tell me about Vite Ramen.
Vite Ramen is apparently the startup company from California, question mark. They have identified the very real problem with ramen, which is it's not very nutritious. So they've packed in the goodness, which means there are vitamins, proteins, a whole bunch of stuff. It's pretty expensive, guys. Holy moly. It's $40 for 9 packs, so it's about $3.50 per pack. But if you think about like other nutritious foods or even just other foods, it sounds about right with as much protein in
I
there.
mean, if you think about it, $40 for 9 meals.
Next drop here, by the way.
And $40 for 9 meals that are like, if they're actually healthy and they're actually filling, like that's amazing.
Yeah. It's hard to
Trying-
beat the price though of the Walmart stuff, you know.
Yeah, I was trying to buy ramen earlier today, and I'm gonna buy like 15 packs, $4. So,
That's mine.
ooh,
You have blue armor there though, Tom. Take that blue. Yeah, there you go. I also love the sliding in this game.
sliding is so fun.
Pretty fun.
I like how too there's like the get tired mechanic, because like you can't just spam sliding. You have to like get more speed. Like, just,
Can't slide hop like
R301.
Like
I
Warframe.
yeah. Or even in just Titanfall 2, because Titanfall.
really don't want this Havoc. I'm gonna take the R301. I need
Oh,
ammo.
take the
though.
Havoc.
Take the Havoc.
You guys have light ammo?
Not really. I found an ultimate accelerator though for you.
If Tom trades out his gun for Havoc, he'll have a ton of light ammo.
Yeah, hey, run around. Run around. Joe Cheese. Do you
You
want
already dropped
to?
it? You already dropped it?
Oh, where'd you drop it?
I pinged it.
Uh-oh.
There's a devotion down here.
So sad.
Devotion's good, right?
Ocean can be. You have to find the augment for it, the spin up one. Yeah. Because typically the
Where the
Ocean has
heck-
like a 3-second spin up time, but with the turbocharger it just instantly
It's just there.
goes.
Oh, okay.
Havoc's over here.
I haven't got to shoot any weapons yet. I'm just kind of just chilling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like learning this game is kind of fun. Oh,
That's just me.
alright, All right.
I was
Okay,
gonna...
that gun looks a lot like. Yes. Getting flashbacks.
Oh, kill leader's dead. We actually did have an Apex Legends tournament actually at our open play session though, where Charbel, shoutouts to Charbel, his brother and his girlfriend, they did win the first ever tournament. Just trying to, gauge interest. The reason why we had it open play, by the way, is because we don't know how many people would have shown up. I think it was 9, 3 teams at least. But if it's
That's
really
not
that
bad.
big of
Yeah.
a game, like we'll do
We started
more.
with 4 teams.
I mean, starting off with 3 full teams.
We did
actually
start with
pretty
4 full teams.
good. Oh.
One team dropped out.
Oh,
after
that's
their
right.
drop.
I totally forgot.
Well, how many kills did the winning team get?
They had easily like 20 more points than any other team. So another
Oh.
Havoc, right? Yeah, I think second place had 6 points and they had 26, I believe.
Gosh. Well,
Point systems based on our Fortnite tournaments.
I'm just
As
making
Apex is a
nobody
new
comes
game,
out of the
there's
zone
other
into
new-
us.
like Anthem. I heard Anthem recently came out, and I also heard it was actually a flop.
It's
Another
actually
has
the
not
official
come out yet.
Release date
It
is
doesn't come out till
tomorrow.
Friday.
Oh, okay. So
So
There's
it's
been 3 or 4 different release dates before this one.
see,
so
it's been
you could
pre-released.
yeah, if you were subscribed to Origin's premiere thing, you had early access to it, and then the reception and the reviews have been very not so great.
There's been a lot of like, it's really good, it's fun to play, but
I've heard it's almost fell to Fallout 76 syndrome, which was fun but no content.
well, I think that's not what I've heard.
I'd
I've
say
heard
the
that.
Division might be more similar,
Okay.
or Destiny.
I've just heard that like the loot system's kind of broken. It's not fun to.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not fun to grind for stuff. You guys want to
Right.
go for that thing?
Let's do it. Let's get
Wow.
into some action.
I was hearing earlier, oh boy, at least provided the entire team doesn't instantly drop. But speaking of Anthem, I heard someone say it was the best worst thing because it was
Oh my
pre-release.
gosh. Mastiff.
Yeah. It's not. I don't like the pre-release.
All right, I got 2 Phoenix kits now.
It is good in this case because of the ability to patch it on day 1 to make the people that had early access, like all their problems kind of can get fixed now. But you shouldn't have to have it in one patch. You should release a full.
Right.
Do you guys want to try to
I-
clean this up right here?
I'm right behind you.
I'm kind of the opinion that they are nice, but right there, they really are a best thing. You get to play the game early, but at the same time, it's
game-
not patched.
The game
and
is
it's,
trash.
yeah, the game is not really good, so it's really very glitchy, not the best experience. But hey, play it early.
It's very fortunate that Apex Legends came out though for EA, because if they had a flop with this AAA title, it's oof. Their shareholders would not have really liked that.
Yeah, that.
Right front, to our left, Joe.
Oh boy, Tom is behind the group here.
Nice.
Trying to rapidly catch up and help them out with this firefight they spotted. Will they use their abilities to maximum?
Are they pushing or what?
No, I think they're right around you.
Oh, to your left.
Two
To your left.
now.
Tom
There's-
falls by the flank.
They're behind me now, Joe. I'm blood real.
Boy, use the smoke screen. See,
Up, right in the middle between you guys.
smoke screen's a very interesting
All
ability
down.
because it
Nice,
obscures
behind you.
vision. Not just.
Yeah, except for Bloodhound.
Yeah, Bloodhound can actually see through the smoke screen. He can see through walls, actually, provided he uses his ability.
More people. They're third party.
Oh,
From
team after team just collapsing on.
I'm just gonna sit right.
Tommy, you're trying not to bleed out. Also, trying not to execute.
I'm gonna see if I can res Tom. He's right behind us.
they will be coming from behind us though.
Oh,
Just letting you know.
then be caught out while trying to res. Like, no.
Keep moving.
Keep on the move. Don't stay in one spot. A grenade will take out both of you. Oh boy. And there's also the circle closing in. If you guys lay down thermite, they may have a rough time.
Good ball.
So it's important not to get your teammates.
Oh man, I got shot.
Oh, I went down to the fucking storm.
Oh no.
Beeping storm.
Storming. I recently had it where I was rapidly trying to outrun it for a good 20 seconds and I failed. Well, this is going to be rough for Joe, it looks like, because his teammates are caught inside the storm. It means that he will not be able to retrieve them unless he
Oh yeah, I
Hey.
am about to.
50 damage. There goes Ben, fully knocked out. He's
And
going to be a fair bit inside the storm, too. I wonder if Joe's going to be able to solo win. He got squads a lot.
it's only 2 squads
Only-
beside
Keep
Yeah.
crawling. Can you keep crawling or
It's
not?
not
We're
that
dead.
hard.
We're both
We're
down.
both down.
They are inside the storm. Unless
Is it worth?
it's,
How far away is the
oh.
beacon? Where's the closest beacon?
I
On
don't
the
think
other
it's
side of that
worth.
cave we just got shot up.
Oh no.
Sorry, boys. I got a
Up,
mastiff.
there's a beacon.
He's got a Mastiff? Oh my, I've heard that from several people that that game is the
It's
best.
the first time I ever had one. It's really good.
Mastiff is right.
Long range weapon. Just instant.
It's a shotgun. But it's a long range for shot. Like
Joe taking lots of fire here. Looks like his squad is rushing him.
Such a tough
Nothing
game
you
to
can
do.
there.
3v1.
Yeah.
There you can see what happens when a team successfully pulls off team shotting because there's nothing
Yep.
you can do. All right, though, that's the first game. Looks like they came in third
man.
place. That's still not bad. First game.
it's not terrible.
First squad we run into.
First squad. Well, all the easy squads are killed by then. I'll level up. I got a pack.
All right, that has been 20 minutes though, so I mean that was pretty exciting, right?
That was
I got a couple kills on stream.
Joe got all the kills.
So
Good,
that's what's
uh,
important. The streamer gets the kills. That's the important part.
Yeah, we
Oh,
want to keep
yeah.
these short and digestible though. So any closing comments though? I'm pretty excited about the video form.
Yeah, I'm excited to try something new. I've never really done YouTube content before, not like actual edited or anything.
Yeah, and we'll be sure to come out with more content too, not just like 20-minute podcasts, but Let's Plays. I know a couple of the kids this week have talked to me personally about, hey, you should do Let's Plays. Like, we should.
Yep.
So,
You're right.
yeah.
All
Other
right,
than that, though,
Love me some
again,
Let's.
CoMo
I'll
Game
play-
Expo was great.
Let's play some Mega Man X.
There we go.
CoMo Game Expo was great. Vite Ramen. Let's see what it's like.
Oh yeah, we can do a YouTube video about it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some Ukatsu
Unboxing.
eats.
Unboxing,
Oh, yes,
cooking of it.
Ukatsu Eats. All right, but thank you so much for watching our first video form podcast. Maybe next time we'll be able to get a win on screen. But
would
until
be-
then, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
And that was our first video. I hope you liked it. I know there are weird video hitches that happened in that first video. We have since resolved that. So stick around for future content. If you like the video, leave a like, click on your notifications, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment about what kind of content, what kind of games you would like to see. And if there was any video game news that we missed, bring it up. We will have a discussion about it. Anyways, thank you all for watching the video. Sammons, you'll get to play next time. Yes. I know he was just on the podcast as a host, but we'll see more content, maybe vlogs, cannot guarantee it, but definitely more from Ukatsu's YouTube channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, and we'll see you next time.